welcome to the Daily Tip. I'm Glidden McPhee, your host. Just run with it. I don't know where that name came from, but just run with it. Okay, so I have to keep my Olympic fever pitch down, apparently, because it's just too much for people. The fever's too much, as a matter of fact. Steve in Nevada asks, have you ever thought of switching to decaf? No, I have not, Steve, in Nevada. And I will not. Not for you, not for anyone else. I haven't. So, yeah. So the bad dancing will subside, which is probably a good thing for all. I'm going to say just two things about the Olympics, and then we'll move on. Thing number one is, I want to make sure I get this name right. Alex Bilodeau? Bilodeau? Is that Bilodeau? Alex Bilodeau? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, Alex, but he is the Canadian skier who won gold. First time for Canada on home soil. How exciting was that? Even if you're not Canadian, that's exciting. But on top of that, did you see his brother Frederick? And did you see the whole package that NBC rolled about what an inspiration his older brother Frederick is? And Frederick, of course, is severely handicapped. And he wasn't supposed to walk past the age of 10, but he's now 28, I believe, and he's still walking at times. Other times he's in a wheelchair, but that story was so inspirational, so moving, so touching. That is one of the reasons why I have the Olympic fever. Even if I switch to decaf, Steve, if that's what your name is, I would still have it. The fever, that is. And the other thing that I need to discuss is figure skating. I cannot skate at all. And I have nothing but respect and admiration for these men and women that do this. It's incredible. It's just, I think it is an incredible feat of athletic prowess, if you will. Fancy, $5 words. But honestly, what are they wearing? Especially the men. I don't understand who is designing these costumes. And I don't understand the skater that goes, oh yeah, yeah. Tattered upper Lady Gaga look with, you know, clown fringe and clown makeup looks good. Yeah, I think that says Olympic moment. I have no clue. I know it's theatrical. I get it. I used to be in theater. I totally get it. It's a theatrical performance, blah, 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 blah. This does not help them, because it is not like Cirque du Soleil where you are suspending disbelief and it's a darkened theater and it's all moody. This is bright lights on an ice skating ring with men that should not be wearing those outfits. I'm sorry, it's distracting. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. It's very distracting from beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performances. Okay, today, February 18th, is the tip of the day. Always make a realistic budget when starting a project. I cannot tell you how important that is. And I know it sounds like common sense, but it really is something that you have to think about when you're putting a budget together for any project that you're going to tackle. Really figure out what you can spend, realistically. And if you want to give yourself a little bit of a cushion, you can say, you know, oh, I can possibly go over $100 or $1,000 or a couple $1,000, depending. But give yourself a really clear-cut black and white budget. And then when you do that, when you give yourself an overall budget, figure out in sort of broad strokes how you want that budget to break down. Do you want a big chunk of the budget to go towards, depending on what you're remodeling or redesigning, furnishings or appliances or flooring or tile or countertop, you know, or ripping up the floor or putting in a brand new floor in a living room or another part of your home. So figure out exactly how you want to divvy up that budget. And then before you go ahead and start taking parts of that budget and making purchases, do your homework. Check out all the options that are available to you. And one of the best ways to figure out how to narrow your choices is to eliminate all the things that you will never use, even though you may like them. Even though you think, ooh, that looks really great, or ooh, I love the way that looked in that home or in that magazine. But if it's out of the realm of possibility in terms of money, it's out of the realm of possibility in terms of practical usability in the way that you live, eliminate those choices, even though they might be appealing to you. Eliminate choices that aren't really going to work for you. That way you have less things to focus in on, and you can really zero in on the budget and also the makeover. Okay, so that was tip of the day. We're getting a lot of questions here on the daily tip, and I can't answer a lot of them on the daily tip video because they require long, rambling answers. So I will be answering those design questions on angelohome.com on the Ask Angelo page, and I will get to them as soon as possible. I promise you. I promise you. 2 things to announce. Number 1, tomorrow, of course, is the Friday 5. Woohoo! I know, right? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy, the Friday 5. And sweet mother of pearl, I have no idea what sort of sound effect we're going to have for tomorrow's Friday 5. No clue. But the budget for sound effects is apparently very hefty here at the Daily Tip, so you never know what you're going to get. Number 2, we are bringing a new segment starting next week on Monday. That's right, people don't like the fact that I use the word awesome. Guess what? We are inaugurating this segment on Mondays called Awesomeness Mondays. Oh, that's right. Awesomeness Mondays. And here's the deal. This is where I need your guys' help. Write in to either Ask Angelo at angelohome.com or on the fan page Facebook or even on the Twitter. Something that you have found that you think is awesome. Just something you want to share with the viewers of the Daily Tip. Or even a design tip of your own that you have found to be really handy. So this is about spotlighting you guys. So if you have something you want to share and you're comfortable with your name being mentioned, a photograph of the item, because we'll try to print it out, and by we, I mean me, and all that fun stuff. So we're going to inaugurate that on Monday, and every Monday will be Awesomeness Monday. So there you go, haters of awesome. You're just going to have to see it all the time. Unless, of course, you don't watch the Daily Tip, then, you know, which you're not going to see anything. Okay, so that's it. And Steve in Nevada, not switching to decaf, buddy. See you tomorrow. Bye.